What is going on? Wolfpack Savage here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about solo gameplay. We're going to be spectating a random player and putting ourselves in his shoes and talking about different tactics and strategies to help increase your kill count, your win count, as well as your overall gunplay. But before we dive into the video, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, join the Wolfpack today, and the goal of this video is 2,000 likes. So let's make sure we get that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. All right, right now we have Kamehameha sitting here holding the shed that we know the enemy's in. Now, this is cool and all, except for the fact there's still 115 other players on the map. So if we sit here and wait patiently, we run a huge risk of getting shot in the freaking head. So I would definitely try to win this fight again as fast as possible. Don't hold this angle. Maybe shit, if you don't want to go in there, I respect that. Just, I don't know, move to this area over here. Even push up and kind of like walk through the doorway and scan the area. Don't just sit here and wait for him to come out, because the chance of him doing that is slim to none. The way this player is playing is showing me that he's either A, gonna sit in there until the match is over, or B, he's gonna go down that hole, crawl under the trailer, and just run the hell away, which is probably what's gonna happen. Let's see what Kamehameha does, and hopefully we get some intense gameplay. Footsteps to our right hand side, absolutely weird. It's almost like I just said that. Weird. So weird. I mean, there's a lot of people on the map. The chance of that happening is high, very high. So here we are spectating Ducky Momo. And shit, honestly, I wouldn't even pay attention. Let me know in the comment section below, because y'all are paying attention. Was that the same guy we were just shooting at? Because if he crawled out from under the trailer and wrapped around the right hand side, then that's Pog for sure. But I really wasn't paying attention to what the guy we were shooting at looks like. So it's maybe the same guy, may not be. Let me know in the comment section right now. But now we're spectating Ducky, and he's going for recons. I love to see it. I love to see it. I would love to spectate more recon objective gameplays, because at the end of the day, guys, I want you guys to be aggressive. I want you guys to get kills. But the objective of the game is to win. You got to win the game, right? And recons is the best way to do that, to be honest. Slower gameplay, smarter gameplay is the way to win more games. There's no doubt about that. But why not have the best of both worlds? Drop the damn riot shield and gives us another one. Awesome. Awesome. Activision. Why? Why do you do this to us players that don't like riot shields? Why? And now we're pushing up to complete the objective. Oh, someone else is here. Oh, easy beams. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, because I'm as transparent as they come. I didn't see him either. I would have probably died also. Unfortunately, Ducky Momo goes down. It's been a hell of a start, dude. Gunfight after gunfight after gunfight. All right, now here we are spectating Where's Tor. And there we go. Let's get that objective. Let's go hunt him down. We're rocking 3 kills, so he's not, you know, he's definitely not a camping bitch. He's out here trying to get some kills, and here we are rotating off to the next one. Awesome. All right, so here we are pushing up to this compound. Now, this one right here is really not that bad. If a person's camping in this area with a bounty objective, these houses are very easy to push. It just depends on how we do it. Okay, this is not the way. I want to talk about angles in a second, boys. Waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, bro. So he's got a bounty on him, and he's probably not going to leave that house until we're gone or dead, or the bounty expires. And he knows he's a level 3 right now, because this distance is definitely level 3, and maybe a level 2, but it's probably level 3. What are we doing? What are we doing? He's following that ping like a puppy dog too. The guy's just sitting in the house. The ping's just moving back and forth for the guy sitting in the house. And right now, this is a position where if the bounty did have a sniper rifle or a gun that he could shoot with, you have all of these windows looking straight at you. You're very vulnerable. This is not safety. This is not safety at all. I like the fact he's trying to stay near cover, but we're revealing half of our body to the entire world. This is not smart play. Again, you can push up, man. Play a little aggressive. Grab a little bit of your cojones. Go in there and get some kills. Dude, every time the bounty jumps, he just goes and focuses on that ping. Every time. Weird, it jumped back. Let's see what he does. Oh, shit. This man is so confused. He thinks this guy is levitating around the map. Now, look. Look. The bounty ping is never 100% accurate. Even if the player is sitting perfectly still, the ping will throw you off just a little bit. That way, it's not super broken and abused. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I mean, the bounty's going to be expired by the time this shit happens. Here we are, finally moving. Wait, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's bust into the door. You have a decoy grenade. Not worth, not worth. And there it is. All right, now's the time. Push the enemy when he's confused, because we definitely confused the shit out of him. What a decoy. And we just go downstairs and sit. Now, again, the reason why I started this channel in this series was because this is how the majority of people play. And no matter what lobbies I'm in, diamonds, platinums, no matter what lobby that I'm in, you have a few of these players running around just because SBMM is just not perfect, right? And unfortunately, if you're playing like this and you happen to be in a higher tier lobby, you're going to get destroyed. You got to have a little bit of speed momentum when you're playing the game. We've literally been here for the entire bounty. We have 11 seconds before it expires. If you want this money, if you want this reward, you need to push up and do this, dude. If he dies after all this, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. Hurry up, get the kill! 3 seconds! Oh no. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? So what was mistake number 1? Following the ping, right? Following the ping. I think he's in this building, but we'll get to that in a second. Mistake number 1 was following the ping. He went back and forth like a puppy dog when that ping would move. Ping's not 100% accurate. There's a chance he's camping in the other house. I don't think so. I think he's in this one, but there's a chance he's in the other house. Now, we were on the bottom floor. We didn't clear the entire bottom floor. We only cleared one room, and we assumed that he was up top. He may still be. This left-hand side may still be a nice corner for him. But this is where assumptions come to play. But now, because we've waited so long, we've lost the ping, and now the fear's really set in. The moment that ping went away, you saw it instantly. He just froze. Look at this. Thought he was playing slow before. I mean, definitely check that left-hand corner. Oh, no, no. Look at this. There he is. Another bedroom. Weird. Now, this is the moment you don't want to go down the staircase. Oh, there's another enemy here. Weird. Savage, didn't you say that if you take too long to fight, someone could push up behind you? And didn't that happen earlier in this match? Yeah, it did. And yes, I did. And here we are again in the exact same position. The weirdest shit. All right, so now we have an enemy under us. We have an enemy in this shed. What you want to do now is you got to kill the guy under us. You have to kill the guy under us, because if you push the guy across from us in the other building, we're going to get shot by the guy that's under us, right? So screw the attic, screw this top bullshit, jump out of this window, rotate under, kill the guy inside the building, keeping yourself safe from the guy in the other building. Then once you have that guy won, then you can kill this asshole. Stop wasting time, because now we sit here again and the guy in this building gets a little aggressive and pushes in. He might kill both of us. Don't pick the staircase is not a good move. He knows you're up here. And because he knows you're up here, you need to change your angle. There's windows in every bedroom. Oh, look. ADS sensitivity too. His ADS sensitivity is so off. He has a very hard time tracking the enemy. But he's able to get the kill. Chaos Shadow goes down, and now we're getting lit up by the enemy with an LMG who's literally sitting in the same building. Pop your plates, change your angle, and keep an eye on this building, because if I was this enemy here, if I was the enemy here, I would be instantly pushing the moment that I knew that I broke a lot of his armor plates. Somehow, some way, we were able to get the kill on the enemy. But again, I mean, movement like that, and again, you just have to predict how the enemy's going to play, and you have to do that. Don't just keep your mind blank and focus on what you're doing. Start putting yourself in the position of the enemy you're fighting and thinking to yourself, what would I do if I was this guy? And make your moves off that. You may be wrong sometimes, but you'll be surprised how many times you're actually right. I mean, so far, this video is a perfect example of just players failing to rotate, players taking way too long to pick fights, and them being punished for it. I'm honestly surprised Where's Tor actually won that fight. More footsteps. This is going to be a nice little area. Slow opening the door. And guys, that's a perfect example too. You can hear people slow opening doors. It's not perfectly stealth. And here we are holding the staircase. Now again, look, he may win this fight. He's been very lucky this match. He may win this fight, but even if he does, guys, don't do this. If any player with any kind of skill comes around the corner, all he can see is your head. So guess what that means? If he hits his shot, it's a headshot and you're going to die. This is a very bad play. Very bad way to hold this angle. Again, if you know an enemy's coming out, you need to rotate. All the windows are broken in the attic. You can rotate easily. Look at him crouch walk in the doorway. Now at that point, rotate, bro. We saw him over here. Instantly, you missed your shot. Just run out here, jump out the window. We know he went to the left. Jump out the window, go to the left, and get some shots on him before you give him an opportunity to change his position and surprise you again. Start capitalizing on the intel that you guys have gathered. This is, there we go. Oh, wrong way, bro. Okay, that's not the way he went. Awesome. This game is making me want to cry. And teabag the shit out of him as he's shooting. How did he get so lucky? Oh, I mean, he's hitting shots to give him that, but damn. I mean, we still don't have our weapons. The free loadout drop's been next to us this whole time, and there's only 36 players on the map. I think it's time to finally leave our safe haven of this house and roll the hell out of here. Leave. It's time to move on, bro. Let's go. Let's get our shit and roll out. I mean, honestly, as slow as this game is and as fast as everyone's dying off, I'm really glad we're spectating this because, again, it's just showing perfect example of how to fight and how not to fight. And this is exactly how not to fight. In fact, this is probably exactly what I'm going to title the video. How not to fight in Warzone. But even though Where's Tor has won few fights, again, it's still not the proper way to do things. I wouldn't say proper, it's not the smart way to do things. First thing you buy is UAV. Throw it in the air. Throw it in the air.
We need eyes. Send
Okay.
recon.
Now that's just preference. I'd buy it. I'd buy UAV, back out the menu, instantly throw it up, because if you take that one extra little second to buy your loadout or buy this and that, and there's an enemy happen to be right next to you, and you could have found out about that and you died from them, that'd be very crucial. All right, so let's look at the circle. The circle is definitely going to our right-hand side. It's going to go to the southwest. We need to get out of this area. The circle's gonna be closing in. We're far away, and that means we're gonna have to cross the stadium area. You do not want to be cross the stadium on foot. There's an ATV right next to us. That's what I'd be focused on right now. Again, positioning is key in situations like this. You can play the edge if you want, but depending on where that circle barrier is,
Target spotted.
I mean, wait, whoa. Okay, look, it's cute that you want to find out who he's fighting. I get that. Why not just get the kill? Go ahead and kill him, and then look where he was looking and try to find the guy after that. What is this? Oh, look at that. You missed out on a kill. Shit. All right, now we're leaving our high ground, running down with no cover, putting ourselves in the open, risking the enemy actually seeing us. Unfortunately for us, the enemy's not even looking. Again, just because you do something and it works out doesn't mean it's right. That was very dangerous push. If that player was aware of anything and he would have looked to the right-hand side and saw us out there in the open with no cover, we wouldn't have stood a freaking chance in hell. Very dangerous. Not to mention, we also left the high ground. And if there are other people playing the edge on the high ground, we're vulnerable sitting here in the middle of the street. Get on the ATV and drive, man. And there's Almighty Stadium. A dead cow. Flipped over a bus. All right, we're going to go with the farmland. Kind of ballsy to push across here right now. I'd probably wait for the circle to collapse before I decided where I wanted to go to. But it may work out in his favor. Now, farmland endings are very nice endings. Now, once it goes down to prison, screw prison endings. I hate prison with a passion. But farmland's a nice spot to fight. Very strategic, very skill-based. A lot of places to rotate. Now rotate people. A lot of campers. But again, a lot of ways to rotate. Now rotate people camping up. Fortunately, not... I can't tell exactly what the circle's going to be. It looks like it's half and half. All right, we're in a position now where we have a bounty. We could use a little bit more money, get some UAVs in the air. Definitely watch out for these buildings. Slide cancel, too. I haven't seen them slide cancel one time. It may not seem crucial to you guys, but I promise you guys, if y'all are slide canceling, it's helping your movement. It's making you go faster. It's keeping your head bobbing so you're not as easy to the headshot. And also, it's keeping your fingers moving, which keeps you amped and ready to fight. All right, so here we are on the hill. We got the UAV up. We really just wasted probably 7 minutes of our life. A lot of people died, and we're holding a guy, gatekeeping him in this position. Now, I mean, this is a given. Definitely gatekeep him. You don't want to let this asshole run out safely. This guy's dead to rights. So there's nothing this guy can do, except maybe shoot at us and kill us, but he's not even peeking. So if you're in a position right now where you're the enemy, right? Let's say you're down here and you're the guy stuck. What you need to do is you need to be peeking and taking some shots off. If this guy peeks left and gets a nice shot on us and he's able to break our armor, it's going to force us in a position where we're going to have to back up and plate. But at that point, it would make it even easier for this dude to kill us if our armor plate's already broken. We're still holding this angle. So if I'm behind the shed, I'm trying to peek and trying to get some shots off. I'm trying to get that pick as much as possible, because if you're not, if you're just going to hide and wait for gas to force you out, I mean, you're an easy target. You're dead. You've got to challenge people if you're in a bad position. You have to. Don't wait for nothing. Keep peeking. Play it up and keep peeking, man. And you got to shoot fast. This all comes down to reaction time. I can't teach you guys reaction time. I can't teach you guys accuracy. That just comes with practice. But you can tell his reaction time and everything is just hindered because he's ADSing and slow peeking the corners. Not to mention that laser's giving him away so hard, bro. So hard. Why are we backing away? Whoa, what are we doing? Okay. What is he doing? We backed away, allowing the enemy to push up to the hay bale that was next to him and then hopefully push up to us. But instead, he ran the complete opposite way he needed to go. Very confused with that. He probably would have died regardless, but it still would have been a better push to push us. I don't know why Where's Tor decided to fall back and lose his line of sight on the enemy, but he did. And it could have given the enemy an opportunity to push us and make it more of a fair fight. Right, here we are holding out the heartbeat. Whip it out one more time. He just whips it out every 6 seconds. Like people just teleporting. Remember, guys, if numbers don't appear on the bottom of the heartbeat, that means nobody's on the heartbeat. Vehicle. Someone just got in the vehicle over here. Nice spot on the enemy. Wait for him to leave the cover. Now take shots. Gotta hit your shots for that, though, brother. I like the fact that he was patient with it, waited for the enemy to leave cover before he shot, but unfortunately missed his shots, and the enemy was able to dive back. Now, we still have a good angle on the enemy. He's got to come our way. There's no other way about it. He's going to have to put himself out there to kill us. If I was in the enemy's position, though, and I knew I just got shot from a guy that's over here where we're at, I'd be rotating through the building and try to get closer to us instead of trying to challenge the enemy out here. If you're in a position we have to run across the open and you're already being suppressed, try to force the fight closer so you have a better chance at winning. Let's see what happens. Up there he is right there. Oh, we were really ballsy leaving our hard cover. We were really ballsy leaving our hard cover to try to get the shots off. If we would have played that wall and played that corner and held that angle, I mean, that would have been it. But instantly, Where's Tor through the match by just leaving his cover and getting a little too cocky. Now here we are spectating B3, who's rocking 7 kills. Got a plate box. This man's on top of the game. He needs to move out. Unfortunately, there is not much cover. All right, so there's 10 enemies left. We have a CoD 8. This is where you play it slow. I always tell you guys, play slow at the end of the game. You want to make sure before you push across the open field that you clear your back end. I love the fact that B3 is sitting here clearing behind him. That way, when he does push across this open field over here, he doesn't get clapped in the back. Granted, it still may happen, but you're better off safe than sorry. Now, the CoD 98 FFAR combo is amazing. And a lot of people have been saying that the FFAR has been nerfed lately, but I don't believe that at all. I don't think it's been shadow nerfed at all. That thing's still just as monstrous as it was a few weeks ago. All right, taking our time, analyzing everything around us. That way we don't get third-partied or picked from behind. Again, want to mention that because it's very crucial.
Keep it up. Moving here.
Now, there's a free loadout drop and a buy station right in front of us, and this is an area where you can almost guarantee there's going to be someone camped up. So the way you got to play this is very, very cautiously. You don't have to go straight passive and hide. I definitely want to pick fights and knock people out one at a time. But with saying that, you still don't want to just push in there with the CoD 98, right? I'd go ahead and flop out to my FFAR just in case someone's on this fence line and hears us coming up and they peek. you don't want to have the Kar 98 out if you're going to be challenging mid and close range fights. We also have enough for UAV. I mean, risk it for the biscuit. I'd definitely risk it. A UAV would be crucial in this point right here. 9 enemies left. If you can find and discover at least, I don't know, 3 enemies, I think that's a win. Now, if you're going to be frozen up and camping and heart beating, the last thing you want to do is sit next to the buy station. The buy station is not a good place for you guys to be camping because, again, players are going to want to come here to get their last minute shit. And also, usually players expect other players to be camping the buy station also. So I don't like this play at all. I would definitely pop the UAV also. There's no sense sitting on it right now. We definitely should go ahead and pop it so we can find out where the hell everyone's at. The last thing, there's a guy right there. The last thing wants to happen is you're sitting here holding on to the UAV and you end up dying. Good shit by somebody who didn't have Ghost on. I love the screams. Use the UAV, fam! Use it before you lose it! Alright, so here we are pushing up, trying to clear the outskirts. I like it. Again, we have a UAV. It's irritating the shit out of me and making me paranoid that he's not using it. Ooh, easy, easy, easy. Damn it. You gotta be faster than that. Was that a guy? No, it wasn't. Never mind. Also, make sure you're just safe from these little cranes right here because, dude, players love that shit. Like the guy we just killed, he was working his way up there, and there's probably going to be someone else up there as well. Now he's playing prone, playing passive. Well, he's not prone anymore, but he's playing passive because he doesn't know where people are at. But there we go. Oh, never mind. I'm sitting here bitching about it. Doesn't pick up anybody. JK. JK, but better safe than sorry, man. We got a big Bertha coming in towards us. I really wouldn't try to fight it or get too gung-ho with that again. We need to figure out where the next circle is going to be at. And if it does favor blue roof building, we're going to have a very hard time getting that position. It doesn't. It's actually a pretty nice balance, honestly. So we know there's one guy to the southwest because we didn't get to shoot him. We know there's a Big Bertha guy, and I would assume that there's somebody, if not 2 people, sitting on top of blue roof or in that building itself. There's one player right there. We missed out the opportunity to kill him because we were looking at blue roof, which I'm not going to harp on because you definitely want to scan everywhere. Now, you can just see the aim assist kick in. He aimed at the ground and instantly locked up. But anyway, look. Something also you don't want to see happen is walking around ADS. Again, there's no harm in just sitting outside of your scope, and then once you see the enemy, line up your reticle, and then ADS. It helps you increase your movement, and also if there's multiple people, you don't have to sit there in your scope and transfer to one to the other. You can just instantly look at them, lock up, get the shots off, and look at the next guy, instantly lock up and get some shots off. I'm not a huge fan of players that walk around ADSing. It's not that I hate it, it's just that I think you guys will benefit more and get better if you guys just snap on people with your reticle and then lock on the target ADS. All right, enough about that. We've got 3 enemies left. We got a guy driving Big Bertha. You know damn well what it is. That's the game we live in now. Everyone's in a Big Bertha. You're gonna have a guy in blue roof for sure. And it looks like there's a guy on top of on top of the crane actually. I'm pretty sure I saw a guy on top of crane. Yep. Paying attention to movement, man. We saw him moving up there on the 2nd floor. He didn't see it and he died from it. Now, fortunately for the guy in the crane, he's sitting pretty as far as the Big Bertha is concerned. He doesn't really have to worry too much about it. And again, blue roof building's definitely gonna have somebody in it. I like that he's getting shots off in the Bertha, but he needs to be careful that blue roof doesn't peek a door or a window or the rooftop and shoot us in the ass. And the reason why I like him shooting at Bertha is if you can damage that Bertha, if you can get some real shots off on it. Oh God, the reload. Just hopefully you can fly. Fly, Peter Pan, fly. I would assume somebody's in here. He's above us. He's above us. Falling down. Look, look, look. He's parachuting. Where am I? What are we watching? Got our left-hand side. And to our right. This guy's dead. No shot. All right, you need to turn around and start looking at bitches. Start looking, man. Don't just hide. What are you doing? Don't just follow the circle, man. Start killing some of these people. There's a guy that was behind you to the left. Smarter the enemy to go up top, honestly. Not really that bad of a play. Oh, shit. Maybe that was the guy to the right. There's the guy to the left. All right, GG. GG, man. I love to see Big Bertha's failing at the end. God, it makes me so happy. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you guys learned something from the video. If not, I at least hope you enjoyed the content. And if you did, please leave a like on the video. Again, the goal of the video is 2,000 likes. And also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel today. But until next time, guys, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out one of these 2 videos over here. And as always, click this icon to subscribe today. But until next time, you have a good one and keep on improving.